issue of Nnamdi Kanu, who, you know, he's still facing trial and was supposed to have opened his defense, but he maintains a no-case submission. We've seen something like this before when, during the course of his lengthy trial, where he sacked his legal team and, you know, insists on representing himself. How confident are you? Because there are those who have complained that this case has gone on for too long. They cite the instance of Simon Ekpa in Finland and how the authorities there were able to dispense with that matter in no due time. I mean, in no time, in about 6 months, that was, you know, done and dusted, and he's right now cooling his heels in jail. But on this particular matter, how do you see us, you know, getting a resolution from this quagmire?
You know, you'd be shocked if I told you this, that I actually thought Nnamdi Kanu is a lawyer. I mean, until I found out that that was not correct, that he's not a lawyer. So, I mean, I was looking forward to an explosive trial, considering the witness list that he submitted, or his counsel submitted before he fired them. And I don't know what he hoped to gain. But if you look at the ruling yesterday, the justice, or the judge, Justice Amotosho, I think, was kind enough in explaining things to him and the implication of his no-case submission. Remember again, in this trial, in the course of the trial, that no case has actually, I think it has actually gone to Supreme Court, where the Supreme Court ruled that, look, you got the case to answer, then reassign the case to another judge and start the trial afresh. I don't know. Maybe Mr. Kanu knows something the rest of us don't know. But I would have loved him to allow his lawyers to represent him. And then that list of the so-called witnesses he wanted to call, I would have loved to see how they would have helped his case. But with this one, I don't know.
You know, it also raises some questions about whether this is a political case or a judicial case.
Who determines that? There's a proper case in court. And by the way, that does not mean I'm against if there will be a political resolution of Nnamdi Kanu. I don't have a problem with that. Those of our people, elected officials, who are the ones that play the politics, they might have things that, they might see things that the rest of us don't see. So without any prejudice to that, if they want to reach a political solution, after all, in this same country, we have seen elected officials negotiating with bandits. We have seen elected officials negotiating with terrorists. So Nigeria, anything goes at a certain level. But be that as it may, there is a proper case in court. You are in the dock, for goodness sake. You are being told that this is what will happen to you if this go ahead. The judge was patient and lenient yesterday in explaining. And at a certain level, perhaps the court actually ruled against its own order, that you must close your defense on so day. Just that he will go home and think again. Again, I think Mr. Kanu knows something the rest of us don't know.
But then there is also this concern.
Because who are the people pursuing the political settlement for him?
There is also this issue a number of people have been looking at concerning this case. And that's the question of what the core issue really is. The agitation had always been that of marginalization over the years, even before Nnamdi Kanu came, by the states.
At a certain level, all of us are marginalized.
Well, that is the position of some people, as far as the Southeast is concerned.
Yeah.
Now, there is also, don't also forget that it's not only the Southeast that's had this feeling. That was what saw to the demise of the man that was killed under the Abacha regime. Even somewhere, Ken Saro-Wiwa, even under some people in the north-central part of Nigeria, some of them have also claimed being marginalized. Isn't that a core issue that we need to really focus on? The fact that some elements in Nigeria...
I align with that sentiment. And that's why I'm saying that at certain level, all of us are marginalized. Those of us who are not from Lagos in that sense, but who work and earn a living and pay our taxes in Lagos, at a certain level, are marginalized too. My children now, they have got to go to my home state of Osun to go and get whatever they want to get. They are not allowed to get things in Lagos at a certain level. So all of us can cry marginalization. And that's a result of the defective structure that we have. I thought you were going to link your argument with the Niger Delta militants who use militancy to get the state to sort them out. You know, that was what gave rise to the amnesty program, which was marshaled then by then Vice President Goodluck Jonathan, who later became the president, as mandated by the late President Yar'Adua. So I thought that was what you were going to if that was what Mr. Kanu thought he would get, I'm not even sure that he got enough sympathy among his kith and kin like that.
But one of the questions
and there is a major difference. Hold on, please.
Yes.
There's a major difference between him and the Niger Delta militants. Niger Delta militants were not blowing up their own people. They were only blowing up oil installation and oil pipe and
even that, a number of people question why.
I'm just saying that too.
Even that a number of people question that as well, because there's always been some kind of the 13% derivation, for instance, that goes to the Niger Delta states.
Yes.
The people do not feel it. So then, there's some people are asking questions whether or not that's a problem of government. But there is a question around whether or not there is significant closure since the Civil War.
Oh, from me, who have studied the Civil War, who have spoken to some of the actors before they passed on.
Okay.
I don't think so too.
Government.
And that's
I hope I don't hear. I don't hear within a very dark man
I think
talk.
we could do more.
And
We
NAFDAC
should do more to embrace
do the
our
needful.
That's me.